Top 20 Coding Consciousness Interview Questions and Answers. Coding Consciousness explores the deeper awareness behind programming, understanding logic, ethics, design, and purpose. These questions help reveal how a developer thinks beyond syntax, focusing on mindful and intentional coding practices. 1. What is coding consciousness? Coding consciousness refers to the mindful awareness developers apply while coding, including ethical decisions, design intent, and user impact. It encourages programmers to think beyond solving problems technically, ensuring that every decision contributes positively to usability, maintainability, and society. A conscious coder values clarity, purpose, and integrity in their work, fostering responsible software that aligns with human needs and sustainability. It combines technical skill with emotional intelligence and social responsibility. 2. Why is ethical awareness important in coding? Ethical awareness ensures that code serves people responsibly, avoiding harm or misuse. Conscious developers consider privacy, fairness, and inclusivity when designing systems. They question potential biases in algorithms and data collection, ensuring technology benefits all users equally. Ethical coding also prevents security vulnerabilities and reduces unintended consequences. By fostering transparency and responsibility, developers build trust and accountability in digital systems, contributing to a more equitable and sustainable technology ecosystem worldwide. 3. How does mindfulness improve programming efficiency? Mindfulness enhances focus, reducing distractions and errors while coding. When developers are present and aware, they better understand logic flow and debug more effectively. This awareness fosters creativity, patience, and clarity, helping to design cleaner, more maintainable solutions. Mindful coding encourages taking breaks, reflecting on decisions, and avoiding burnout. It transforms coding from mechanical execution into a thoughtful, meaningful craft where each line of code serves a clear purpose and aligns with long-term goals. 4. What role does empathy play in software design? Empathy allows developers to see the world through users' eyes, shaping solutions that truly address human needs. Conscious coders design interfaces and systems that are accessible, intuitive, and inclusive. Empathy bridges a gap between technical capability and emotional experience, ensuring technology feels supportive rather than frustrating. It leads to better collaboration within teams and stronger user satisfaction. When empathy guides design decisions, the end product becomes more humane, impactful, and socially responsible. 5. How can conscious coding prevent technical debt? Conscious coding encourages developers to prioritize clarity, maintainability, and thoughtful structure over shortcuts. By writing code with awareness of future impacts, programmers reduce clutter, duplication, and rush decisions that create technical debt. Mindful documentation, consistent naming conventions, and modular design ensure longevity and adaptability. Conscious developers balance speed with sustainability, making choices that minimize refactoring and future complexity. This foresight leads to cleaner systems, improved collaboration, and long-term cost efficiency across the development lifecycle. 6. What is the connection between coding consciousness and creativity? Coding consciousness nurtures creativity by combining logic with intuition. When programmers are fully aware and present, they find elegant solutions beyond conventional methods. This balance of structured thinking and imaginative exploration produces innovative designs. Conscious developers embrace experimentation without fear of failure, viewing challenges as opportunities for growth. By maintaining curiosity and openness, creativity flows naturally, transforming routine problem-solving into an art form that reflects both technical excellence and mindful innovation. 7. How can developers cultivate conscious coding habits? Developers can cultivate conscious habits through mindfulness practices, ethical reflection, and intentional learning. Regularly reviewing code for clarity, fairness, and impact builds awareness. Pausing before implementing features helps assess necessity and potential consequences. Journaling insights, collaborating compassionately, and avoiding rushed decisions enhance mindfulness. Conscious coding also includes continuous learning about accessibility, bias, and sustainability. With practice, these habits evolve into a natural mindset, leading to purposeful, resilient, and human-centered software development practices across all projects. 8. What are the risks of unconscious coding? Unconscious coding leads to careless decisions, bias, and technical debt. Without awareness, developers may introduce vulnerabilities, ignore user needs, or perpetuate inequality through flawed design. It promotes rushed, short-sighted solutions focused only on functionality rather than impact. This can harm users, damage reputations, and increase maintenance costs. A lack of consciousness also diminishes creativity and satisfaction. By neglecting ethical, human, and long-term considerations, unconscious coding undermines both quality and trust in technological systems. 9. How does team awareness influence software quality? Team awareness fosters open communication, empathy, and shared purpose. When teams code consciously together, they prioritize collective goals over individual ego. This leads to cleaner code, consistent standards, and fewer misunderstandings. Awareness within teams enhances problem-solving by valuing diverse perspectives and emotional intelligence. It creates an environment where developers support each other, address issues early, and focus on meaningful impact. Conscious collaboration improves morale, code quality, and the long-term success of the entire project. 10. What practices encourage ethical AI development? Ethical AI development involves transparency, fairness, and accountability. Conscious coders examine data sources for bias, document model decisions, and prioritize explainability. They seek to design AI systems that serve humanity rather than exploit it. This includes minimizing surveillance, protecting privacy, and ensuring inclusivity in algorithmic outcomes. Regular audits, peer reviews, and stakeholder engagement strengthen integrity. By merging technical expertise with ethical mindfulness, developers ensure AI enhances well-being and upholds human values in every deployment. 11. How can reflection improve a developer's skills? Reflection helps developers analyze their choices, mistakes, and growth areas. Conscious reflection turns experiences into lessons, strengthening problem-solving and emotional resilience. Reviewing past projects with curiosity rather than judgment enhances learning efficiency. Reflection also reveals patterns in thinking, allowing coders to refine workflows and collaboration habits. It deepens understanding of ethical and design decisions, making developers more intentional. Regular reflection transforms technical competence into wisdom, shaping more mature, confident, and self-aware professionals over time. 12. What is the relationship between conscious coding and sustainability? Conscious coding supports sustainability by promoting efficient, long-lasting software. Developers reduce waste through optimized algorithms, modular design, and minimal resource usage. Awareness of environmental and social impacts leads to energy-efficient solutions and ethical data practices. Conscious developers also encourage responsible hardware use and consider the life cycle of their systems. Sustainable coding values durability over disposability, ensuring technology benefits future generations. It transforms software development into a balanced ecosystem where progress aligns with planetary well-being. 13. How can conscious developers handle pressure effectively? Conscious developers manage pressure by staying grounded and present. Through mindfulness, they avoid panic and focus on logical decision-making. Instead of rushing, they pause to breathe, assess, and prioritize calmly. Awareness reduces emotional reactivity and fosters thoughtful problem-solving. By maintaining balance between performance and well-being, developers sustain productivity without burnout. Conscious handling of pressure encourages team harmony, resilience, and clarity, qualities that improve both code quality and personal growth during challenging software projects. 14. What role does continuous learning play in coding consciousness? Continuous learning is essential to coding consciousness because awareness evolves with knowledge. Mindful developers stay curious, embracing new tools, ethics, and perspectives. This prevents stagnation and promotes growth. By exploring psychology, design, and philosophy alongside code, developers deepen their understanding of human technology interaction. Continuous learning ensures adaptability and critical thinking, both vital in fast-changing tech environments. Conscious coders view learning as an endless journey toward mastery, empathy, and innovation, enhancing both technical and emotional intelligence. 15. How can code reviews promote conscious coding? Code reviews encourage collective mindfulness and accountability. When done respectfully, they create space for reflection, discussion, and learning. Developers gain perspective on design choices, ethics, and readability. Conscious reviewers focus on improvement rather than criticism, fostering trust and collaboration. By exchanging constructive feedback, teams uncover biases, inefficiencies, and oversights early. Code reviews become an exercise in shared growth and awareness, transforming technical evaluation into a meaningful dialogue that elevates overall quality and team consciousness. 16. How does conscious coding affect end-user experience? Conscious coding ensures software aligns with user needs, emotions, and ethics. Developers think beyond functionality, considering accessibility, inclusivity, and ease of use. By understanding psychological and social contexts, they design experiences that feel natural and empowering. Conscious awareness minimizes confusion, frustration, and harm. It transforms interaction into connection, creating software that supports human well-being. Every design and logic decision becomes an act of empathy, producing digital tools that genuinely serve and uplift users. 17. How can developers balance logic and emotion in conscious coding? Balancing logic and emotion requires integrating analytical reasoning with empathy and intuition. Conscious developers recognize that emotion informs creativity, motivation, and ethics, while logic ensures precision and reliability. This harmony produces balanced software, both functional and emotionally intelligent. Developers achieve it through mindful awareness, reflection, and collaboration. Instead of suppressing feelings, they channel them into meaningful design choices. By honoring both intellect and humanity, conscious coding yields systems that are technically sound and deeply resonant. 18. What are the signs of a conscious developer? A conscious developer demonstrates curiosity, empathy, and integrity. They write clean, purposeful code, question ethical implications, and communicate openly. They value collaboration, learning, and sustainability over ego or speed. Conscious developers embrace mistakes as opportunities, stay calm under pressure, and prioritize user welfare. Their mindset reflects awareness of both technical and social impact. Through mindfulness and reflection, they continually refine their craft, making every coding decision a thoughtful contribution to technology's greater good. 19. How does conscious coding influence company culture? Conscious coding nurtures a culture of respect, responsibility, and growth. When developers act mindfully, organizations become more transparent, ethical, and innovative. Teams prioritize quality and inclusion over speed alone. Consciousness fosters collaboration, psychological safety, and creative problem-solving. It attracts like-minded talent committed to purpose-driven work. As awareness spreads, company culture transforms from competitive to cooperative, aligning business success with human and environmental values. This creates workplaces that inspire trust, well-being, and sustainable innovation for all. 20. What is the future of coding consciousness? The future of coding consciousness lies in merging technology with mindfulness, ethics, and sustainability. Developers will increasingly design systems that prioritize human dignity, ecological balance, and fairness. Automation and AI will require deeper awareness to prevent harm and bias. Conscious coding will become integral to education, leadership, and global collaboration. As technology shapes society, consciousness ensures it uplifts rather than exploits humanity, guiding innovation toward compassion, equity, and meaningful progress for generations ahead. Coding consciousness represents the evolution of programming into mindful creation. By merging logic, empathy, and ethics, developers can craft software that uplifts humanity, transforming technology into a tool for awareness and positive impact.